Welcome back, everybody. I'm Bronson with the Epoxy Resin Store, and today I'm going to show you one of my favorite effects. Let's go to the beach. All right, guys, I'm really excited about this one. The ocean effect is one of my favorite effects to do. Everybody loves it. There's so many different possibilities, so let's jump right in. I've got a pre-primed board here with white. I'm gonna make this as a sample board again. So it's really important when you're doing your ocean board to prep out the colors underneath. So we're gonna spray paint our, I don't know where we want things. So I've got some navy blue here, but really any dark blue paint will suffice. And I'm gonna paint in where I want my ocean, where my water is gonna be. So I'm just gonna overlap that. This is Rust-Oleum navy blue, but like I said, you can use any blue that you want. And I'm just gonna fog it in. This is gonna be where my water is on my ocean. And if you're doing a countertop or something like that, make sure that you hit the sides blue as well. This is just a square board, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much, but I am gonna put a pretty good amount on here of coverage so I don't see a lot of that white coming through. But I like these undulating colors of both the white and the blue. It gives a good effect. And our epoxy is gonna go on top. What we don't want is like white showing through the board as the epoxy settles out. It just doesn't look good. So this is gonna be my water portion. I've got some Rust-Oleum, it's actually called sand. So I'm gonna paint in where my beach goes. I personally like asymmetrical, I don't like a straight line. So I'm gonna bring my beach here and I'm gonna come across like this, it up. And so my waves are gonna come out this way as if we're coming in from the side. Some people like it straight across, it's just not for me, but whatever's best for you. So I'm gonna paint in and I'm just gonna rough in my coastline just like that. And I'm gonna cover it all the way with the sand color. So where I didn't really mind the white showing through, it actually looks kind of cool in the water. I don't want that at all in my beach. So I've got that there. And then the last effect, and this is the money when it comes to making sure that your beach looks really good. It took me a long time to find this. It's a Rust-Oleum product called Stone. It's a stone effect. All right. If you look right here, when I spray this, it's gonna spray as like a foam. It has the consistency of like shaving cream. So you're gonna spray it on and then you're gonna leave it alone. You have to let it dry. When it dries really, really hard. I've tried a lot of different mediums for my beach. I've tried sand, but when you mix in the resin, it tends to look like mud. I've tried rocks and pebbles. I've tried a lot of things. To me, this looks the best. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with my coastline, and I don't care about the splash over, and you'll see how we address that later. So I'm just gonna hit the edge, and then I'm gonna bring it in just like that. And I'm gonna coat my coast like that. And so this gives it a nice texture across the top like that. Now that I've got this sprayed out, I need to let it dry. So it's gonna take, depending on where you live, here in Vegas, it's really, really warm right now. It's the start of the summertime. So this will be drying about 20, 30 minutes for me to be able to start the next process. If you live somewhere cooler, just wait till it's dry to the touch completely, and then you'll be ready to move on to the next step.